What's up, everybody? Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot. Let me get my stuff situated. We are going to do a Leo eyes only reading. Welcome if you are just finding me. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. Check out my other channels, like my main channel here on YouTube, which is Get Feathered. I go live there quite often. Leo, this is all Leo all the time, and it doesn't matter what aspect of your birth chart or natal chart Leo is in. You may find that these messages resonate. If they do, like, share, subscribe, and leave awesome comments. I love to know how you guys resonate with these, okay? So Leos, let's get into what is the Leos only need to know. What is this information, okay? There's something you're not taking action on, or someone, okay? You may be doing some sort of research on this. This could be a project. This could be a person. Okay. Okay. You're blocking. You're blocked from something or someone here. Okay. This is definitely going to be different for each one of you. So in regards to your situations, this could be a project, this could be a person. It's a person, place, or thing. Okay, it's a situation where it could be a new situation. You're trying to do some sort of research in regards to this. You're not taking action on it, but you're kind of standing your ground in regards to either a person, place, or thing. This, I feel like some of you, this is in regards to I really feel like this is business opportunities, or no, that's really what I'm getting is like business opportunities, negotiations, interviews, business opportunity. Okay, so this is more like money, jobs. Okay, that's what I had a feeling. But I mean, if it resonates for other areas of life, go ahead. So there's something you haven't taken action on. Maybe you haven't gotten any kind of communication in regards to a new job or something like that. Maybe you're just in the research process of trying to figure out where to apply, where to put your resumes out, which direction do I go in regards to, work or employment. I'm not seeing any pentacles yet, but here we go. There is something, maybe some of you have lost a job. Maybe some of you are doubting your skills or your skill sets. Okay. There's the pentacles starting to show up. So there hasn't been some sort of harvest or some sort of payout in regards to career. I don't feel like this is fears. It's not like you fear applying for these jobs or, there's nothing like that, nothing strong like that. So I think this is like you're overcoming some sort of insecurities or thoughts. You are overcoming them that maybe have kept you from moving forward in something, starting a new business or applying for a job or even asking for a promotion. There hasn't been some sort of payout. Okay, we got Pisces energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy on this. It doesn't matter. This is like, what do I release? What do I let go of? You're hung in the balance between do I or don't I? Do I move forward in this or do I not move forward in this? Do I take action on this or do I stand my ground on this? This could be in regards to a promotion again, or leveling up your career or getting a new job. But you have been in the process. You're on an emotional roller coaster here because of the thoughts that you've gone through. This could even be that you're somebody you work with. This is an example I'm getting from Fred. This can be like somebody at work gave you some sort of bad review. Okay. You gotta overcome that. Don't let that hold you back. Don't let that kind of stuff hold you back. But these are things that you have to work through: insecurities or doubts, doubting yourself, doubting your skills, or doubting your own knowledge. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's a new career that you want to step in. Yeah. You need to balance these emotions in regards to whatever this is that you want to move for. Maybe it's moving. Maybe you want to move, but you're trying to research where, locations. Maybe you wanting a new job, or you want to change something within your business, and it's like, okay, what are the steps necessary? Where's the research comes in, and you're trying to figure out, do I know enough? Do I have enough to go after this 100%? Sometimes this can be people coming at you with complaints and energies. A lot of us don't like being in the public. We don't like customer service. We don't like dealing with people or outside energies. It could be a sense of that. Like, you get stressed out when you think about it, or you just aren't sure how people are going to take what it is you're shifting to or wanting to do. This can even be, this is your own self telling yourself, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough knowledge, or I don't know which direction to go. So it's a lack of focus. And you're in the process of overcoming this. Maybe you're just starting to figure this out for yourself. Like, yeah, I really do know how to be a massage therapist. Or, yes, I've gone to school and I know how to be a doctor or a nurse. I know this stuff. When you get in there and you start getting busy with it, you'll learn more and more. And the more you get practice, the more you'll learn. You understand? But this is an emotional thing that you're going through. Okay? Because you have been doubting yourself quite a bit. Once you release that and let it go, and you try to see something from a different perspective, things will be balancing out for you. Okay? Things will be balancing out for you. Let's see what this could possibly be. Okay. Yeah, you've been stressed and overwhelmed in regards to money and work. Okay. I tell you what I feel. I see the cards, but that's not what I felt on the energy. So you have been in some sort of anxiety or stress, or maybe even just nervous about applying for a job. And maybe you're at a new job, or you're on a job, or you have a business, or you're dealing with some sort of projects. And it's like, I am so stressed out about having to put forth the effort here. I'm so stressed out about, getting to know this new job, or putting in all this work just to get something out of it. And it's, maybe it's not fun. Maybe it's a job that's not fun, or maybe the work that you're doing isn't a great environment. Okay. But sometimes we have to start somewhere. You have a choice on whether or not you want to move to a different location, whether or not you want to move to a different job. But make sure before you move to a different place, you deal with this kind of stuff, because you'll only take these feelings and these thoughts with you to the next place. It'll look good for the first couple weeks, and then you'll start going through this again. So your vibration, it starts within your thoughts. So you're trying to overcome this. Why are you not satisfied with this? Okay. Some of you, it may be involving legalities. You may be working in the justice system. Some of you, this may be even divorce. Okay. Where you're like, I'm done putting in the work. I'm stressed out about having to put all this work in, and I'm not getting anything from it. I'm not getting anything emotional from it. I'm not having fun with it. If you lack the zest for life, and you're not satisfied in your job or in your business, you're not going to see a return. Not the return that you want financially. And even in regards to relationships. If you're dissatisfied, you're unhappy here, there's no joy being shared, or there's nothing to enjoy, you're going to lack focus again. You're not going to want to continue on the journey. You're not going to want to keep putting into the relationship. So some of you, this may be divorce. Some of you, you may be dealing with a lot of paperwork and a lot of red tape and a lot of documentation. And yes, that is very, that it, especially like in the medical field, and in the justice system. Not that you are, but documentation is everything. It's everything, you know, and making sure that that trail of documentation is there to not only, I mean, to cover your ass, basically. You make sure that everything is, all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted. You got to make sure that all the initials are initialed and everything is handled. Otherwise, you won't, you might not win a lawsuit, or um, you may not get an appeal, or and this is just random stuff that I'm throwing out there, or you may not get, the doctor's office may not get, or the hospital may not get paid by the insurance company because the documentation wasn't performed properly. So some of you, this is just an overwhelmment of the work that you have to do. And again, if you are going through a divorce or a separation, yeah, same thing. Like, do I have to do this? This is going to be a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of stress. Okay. I do see that you've taken some sort of time to figure out, you're not thank you. You're not battling within yourself about what needs to be done. You are in the process of healing this. Okay. Some of you, it could be, adoptions. Children may be involved. This could be, children could be involved here as well. Like I'm really seeing some Leos here. This is strange energy, but we go through it. Life is life, and tarot is real and raw, and here we go. Some of you are just stressed out, beyond stressed out, and you've been overwhelmed mentally in regards to this connection, this relationship, jobs, these projects, or children. Okay? Could have been financial. But there's a lack of benefits. There's a lack of benefit in the 3D. So you're not seeing some sort of return. And that's very stressful. It's not making you happy. So are you stressed out? Are you lacking sleep or getting enough sleep? Are you taking care of yourself? I see that you are in the process of going through this. You are trying to learn this, or you're trying to do some sort of research that gets you to a better position or a better place. But you are lacking some sort of motivation or direction because you're unhappy with what you're having to do. Okay. But it starts with one thing, and Spirit is saying you're not conflicted on what you need to do. You're not conflicted that you need to do something. You know that something needs to be done. Thank you, Spirit. It's just you're not sure which direction to go. You're not sure what to head towards. Okay. Let's put these back in the deck and let's see if we can get you a little clarity in regards to that. This is what I was going to say. Okay. Sometimes we have to speak up for ourselves. Sometimes we have to stand our ground so that nobody is, we have to stand up for ourselves, stand our ground, and we have to go after what we want. Even if it hurts somebody sometimes. And I'm not saying hurt somebody like physically or nothing like that. Don't go out of your way. I'm saying if somebody don't like what the hell we're having to do, that's their own contrast. We have to make the best choices for ourselves. And if that means you have to change your job, if that means you have to switch up your schedule, if that means you have to, light a fire underneath your employees' asses or your children's asses to get their chores done or to get, whatever, it needs to be done. It isn't always great and wonderful to have to do those things, but this is one of those things where you're just like, I don't really want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with whatever it is I've got going on. You have no issue internally. It's all been mentally. Like, what do I need to do here? So the universe is like, go after it. Don't give a shit about what you say, because you sometimes need to have that that tough love attitude for yourself and for others. Like, okay, it's time now. It's time now that I make this choice. It's time now that I get this paperwork done. It's time now that I process this. It's time now that I get a new job. It's time now that I and it's going to work out for you. Okay? It is going to work out for you. Let's just you have to go hard at it instead of being self-sabotaging or self-defeating. Okay? That's the energy that's over here that you're working through. So sometimes we have to say those things that we don't necessarily like. We can actually say those things that come from a place of love. Okay? Love of self and love of others, but it's a message, and it's a because pages are messages. So this could be involving children, it could be involving younger people you work with, or just immature people. But I see this as you taking that first step to get the first cup back. The Three of Cups is reversed, so it hasn't been fun and it hasn't felt great. Okay, well, let's start with first cup. Let's get one cup done. Let's focus on one thing, and then appreciation and love and things flow. Okay, so say for instance you get tough on yourself and say, this is tough love. This is tough love. This may be tough love in your home life, tough love in your relationship, tough love in life in general to get some sort of stability. And that is stability. This is not a twin flame reading. This is a you reading. This is for your eyes only. Although it could be twin flame or relationship related. But sometimes we have to go, you know what? I don't know which direction to choose. I don't know which job to take. I don't know what to do here. Well, if there is lack of benefit and lack of happiness, let's first focus on what are we lacking, what do we want, what do we desire, and what would make us happy, at least just a little bit. Okay, a little bit of money flowing in. Okay, well, I may not like to have to do it, but let me get a job that's really easy to fucking do. Or let me start putting my resume together and actually going out and going to job fairs. Let's do that. Okay. So it's just getting tough love here in order for some sort of stability in life, to ground yourself, to have that okay, this is what's going to happen, and it's going to assist you moving forward in a very nice way. I want to know what this page of swords is. Some of you may be marriage, where you're having to decide on whether or not you want to finalize a divorce or get a divorce. Some of you, it is on whether or not you want to renew or transform a relationship, a business, or a new job. Okay, you want to improve yourself in some way. You're definitely wanting to move on. Some of you, it is in regards to marriage, divorce, separation, divorce. Okay. That came through pretty loud and clear. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the title. Because it came through so loud and clear there at the end. And that is understandable why there are children in the mix. Okay. It's understandable. But sometimes we have to do what's best for our children. Sometimes we have to do what's best for ourselves. And it's not fun, or it's not easy. And yes, there's a lot of paperwork and time involved in it. But you get to choose. Make the choice that works best for you. But I do see that making this choice will actually help stabilize you long term. Okay. Um, for others of you, this is in regards to career. Whatever this means for you, I'm going to say this. Again, get real with yourself. Are you sabotaging yourself because of your thoughts saying that you're insecure, you doubt yourself here? Because you need to start loving on yourself a little bit and start communicating love to yourself. Like, you know what? I may not be perfect. I may not know every damn thing. And this may be a new job that I got to get, but I got to get something because I need financial flow. I need to balance my finances. I need to balance my budget. You know what? How about I start showing myself that I love myself by actually balancing my budget and writing down all of my expenses today? How about I start doing that? That's a great way to show myself that I love myself. Let's put it together and figure out where the fucking money's going. Sometimes, you know, you need to balance your shit. Okay? Some of y'all. And that's the reality of it is your emotions are overwhelmed, you're stressed out. Money does that. If you lack finances, if you lack medical benefits, I get it. Okay? There are resources out there for you, but you got to decide to get real with yourself. First, where am I standing right now? What am I rocking with right now? What can I appreciate right now? And where do I need to go? What do I need to address right now? The first things, and go there. Okay? That's what I got for you, because that is going to help stabilize you and ground you into reality and help get you to a solid, stable place rather than the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and all of this emotional overwhelmment. So let's do this, okay? Start with the first steps first. Just the first step. Focus on the first step. What needs to be done. And then the rest will follow. Okay? Make your lists and follow those steps. Okay? One step at a time, one day at a time. I love you all. I hope these messages resonated for you and that you got something from it. I hope to see you on my other channels very soon. I am Feather. Like, share, subscribe, leave awesome comments. And if you would like a private reading, my information is in the description box below. The only way you can do that is on my website.